Hi beauties, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down all of my absolute must-haves in vegan skincare. It has been a long journey for me to figure out my favorites in vegan skincare, so I'm very excited to spill the tea today. So make sure you sit back, relax, and take notes. First things first, what is a cruelty-free product? So a cruelty-free product is a product that has not been tested on animals. You might think that that is a standard practice, but even in 2021, a ton of brands still test on animals. So you always want to make sure that you pay attention to that cruelty-free tag on your product and what makes a product vegan. Sometimes people think that cruelty-free and vegan are two of the same things, but they are not. A product can be cruelty-free but not vegan. So some of the brands I'm going to share today, for example, are cruelty-free brands, but only some of their selection is vegan. So even if a product is cruelty-free, it might still contain some animal-derived ingredients, which makes it not vegan. So ideally, you want to look for both in your product. There are some amazing brands out there that, provide both for you. But listen, I know it can get a little bit confusing. Personally, for me, it definitely was. I started transitioning my products about 5 or 6 years ago, and it was not easy to find those alternatives. That was actually what inspired me to create the Vegan Warehouse in the first place, to provide a centralized shopping experience for everybody who's interested in living plant-based or just transitioning their products out. So it has been a journey for me for sure to find these favorites over the years. That's why I'm super excited to jump in and share them all with you. Now, if you are new to the vegan lifestyle or just to trying out cruelty-free beauty, first of all, welcome. You have arrived. But do not get overwhelmed. Don't feel like you have to throw out everything you have and swap out all the products. You definitely want to just take your time, take it slow. Every time you run out of a product, just replace it with a cruelty-free alternative. Be mindful when you shop for products from now on, but do not throw out anything that you already own, because that's just wasteful. And of course, as always, don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you feel like there are certain products that you can't replace, or maybe you can't afford to do so right now, don't worry. Your intentions matter, and just take it one step at a time. So now, without further ado, let's get into these favorites. And we are starting out strong, friends. This Holy Grail toner, the Ren Skincare Daily Glow Tonic, I am so obsessed with. I have been using it for years. This is probably my third bottle. As you can see, it is a large product. It's going to last you a long time, which is good because it is on the pricier side, but I would say this bottle lasts me like a good 6 months. I do use it every single morning, and I feel like it's one of those products that actually makes a visible difference in your skin, which I love. Especially if I'm investing in skincare, I want to see results, and this one definitely delivers. So this toner contains AHAs, which are chemical exfoliants that help not only with anti-aging, but just refreshing the skin, fading any acne scars, and just giving you that natural glow. AHAs are definitely a great starter ingredient to look into if you're just getting interested in skincare, and this is a great alternative because it is gentle enough to use every day. If you do use this product, make sure you follow it up with sunscreen, as you always should, because your skin is a little bit more sensitive after the chemical exfoliation. Now, on the topic of AHAs, I do also love this Ole Henriksen lemon scrub with AHAs, and I only use this probably about twice a week. You just scrub your face with it and you leave it on for like a minute or two just for the AHAs to do their work. So it exfoliates not only chemically with the AHAs, but also physically, because it does have the little scrub beads in it. But it is quite gentle, and it definitely helps with fading any scars as well as bumps. So I was getting a facial a few months ago, and my dermatologist, when she looked at my skin, she said, oh, you have certain like white bumps around your eyes, which was a main reason why I was always like using concealer on a daily basis and just kind of covering up my eyes. I think it's a skin sort of a condition called melia. I'm not 100% sure how to say. And this, when I read reviews of this product, a lot of people were saying that it really helped with that issue around their eyes. So I was very gently exfoliating my eye area with this, and I have to say it definitely has made a difference. Even when I got my facial done last week, my dermatologist was like, wow, okay, like something has been working. So this one definitely I love. It's sort of like an addition to your routine, but definitely very fun to use. Now for a fun one, a super favorite of mine, the Grace and Stella Under Eye Energizing Masks. They look like this. They're so cute. Probably one of my favorite products for Grace and Stella, which is a brand that we carry on the Vegan Warehouse. And these ones are so fun. Like anytime if I'm doing a shoot or just like I'm filming and I want to just look extra fresh in the morning, I'll pop these under my eyes. You just keep them on for about like 15 minutes or so, and they give you this really like nice cooling, tingling sensation, and they just like kind of tighten the eye area. So if you have any like under eye bags after like a bad night of sleep or whatever, maybe you were out a little bit too late, these are a lifesaver. And I know like a lot of celebrities even use them like before photo shoots and stuff like that, so I'm just like, okay, make me feel cool. I love these. Onto the holy grail of sunscreens. Are you guys ready? If you've been looking for a sunscreen that doesn't break you out, doesn't make you oily, and keeps your makeup on all day, I got you, okay? Here it is. The Everyday Humans Sunscreen Serum. It is my absolute hands down favorite sunscreen. I've used so many of them. I've used like Supergoop, all of those sunscreens, and this one definitely takes the crown. It is a sunscreen and a serum in one, which is great. If you don't want to layer on too many products in the morning, you can just use this instead of a serum. It has hyaluronic acid in it, which is great for hydration, and of course it comes with that SPF 30 protection. And I have to say, it actually absorbs so quickly. It doesn't have an overpowering like sunscreen smell. It doesn't leave a white cast. It doesn't leave me too oily throughout the day, so I really love it. I've struggled with sunscreen so much because I know I have to use it, especially after I turn 25. I'm like, okay, it's time. I need to protect my face. I'm trying to maintain, okay? So I knew it. I have to use sunscreen every day, but like I just felt like it was breaking me out. It was making me oily. Like my makeup wasn't staying on. So until I found this one, I was definitely struggling with like forcing myself to put it on every day. But now it is no longer something that I dread. Now for a little anti-aging favorite. As I mentioned, I am now 26, okay? And I am really not here for the aging of my skin. As soon as I turned 26, I feel like I started noticing my skin around my eyes like sagging, and I'm just like, what is happening? I'm not ready for this. So I know that a major anti-aging ingredient, which everybody should incorporate, is retinol. Now the problem with retinol is that like 99% of retinols out there are not vegan, because retinol is not a vegan ingredient. So I was really struggling to find a vegan one, and eventually I did come across this another product from Ole Henriksen, this Retin Alt Power Serum, which is basically an alternative to retinol, which acts the same way, and I believe it's similarly derived, but it is a vegan alternative. And this is a product that I use at night. You want to use retinol at night, but retinol is great with sort of like skin cell turnover. That's why it's really good for anti-aging. So this is definitely a new must-have for me. Next up, an absolute godsend, this Earth Harbor Mermaid Milk Moisturizer. I love the smell of this. Oh my god, I'm obsessed, like just for the smell. As you can see, I'm running very low on this product. I've been using it for quite some time now, and it's my absolute go-to for revitalizing my skin, moisturizing it. It's a light moisturizer, but it definitely gives like a very deep sense of hydration. It has spirulina and matcha, so it's packed with superfoods, antioxidants, brightens the skin. And Earth Harbor is like an all-natural brand. They use really high quality natural organic ingredients, so if you're particularly picky about your skincare, this is a brand for you, and a brand that I have been loving. Okay, so that concludes the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed hanging out with me and breaking down all of my holy grail vegan skincare. So make sure that you like this video, show it some love, and subscribe to our channel because we put out new videos every single Friday, and we talk all things beauty, fashion, mindfulness, and of course, plant-based living.